What's up, guys? So you see, I've been talking about lightning rod energy lately, and I wanted to find out what's exactly in it. I tried this, and this stuff's awesome. I have tried 5 Hour Energy, Red Bull, Monster, all that garbage, and I'm not a fan of any of it. So I'm not gonna lie. When I tried lightning rod energy, I was a bit skeptical. Seeing how good it made me feel, I reached out and I wanted the owners to explain scientifically why. And, there's a lot of energy drink shots out there and there's some garbage. This one's truly healthy. I like it. And if you go buy it, use code Cooksy for free shipping and I'd appreciate it. All right, guys. So I am bringing you Danny Robert, owner and founder of Lightning Rod Energy. I just had some questions, Danny. How are you today?
I'm doing awesome. How are you, Chris?
Dude, I'm doing great. And I love your product. I saw it first with the HBI team and I was like, what is that? Because listen, I've drank the other company. We all know but it's not good for you. And it makes me like, you get this crash. And I talked to you about yours. First of all, tell me, how did you come up with this formula?
Yeah, so interesting story. 6 years ago, I got into keto intermittent fasting, and when I work out, I was fasting, and I needed a pre-workout product that wouldn't break my fast and give me kind of what I needed in the gym. So couldn't find anything, and I started researching and developing and tweaking, and finally came to what we have today as Lightning Rod Energy Shot, which is really my true pre-workout drink. That's how it all started. And yeah, so as out of necessity, I created this formula that just packs a mean punch. And probably about a year and a half ago, Daniel, my son, said, "Hey, Dad, this stuff really works. Why don't you go ahead and market it?" And that's how it really all started. I had no intentions of marketing anything. It was just for my use because I know it worked for me. And so that's kind of started the journey, and that's what got us here today.
Okay, and the one thing I really noticed about your drink compared to the other ones is those ones, like, you get the little caffeine rush or whatever, and it's gone in a few hours. I don't know why, but all day long, I just feel sharper and better. What does that?
So isn't that cool? So basically, you've got a couple things going on. You've got caffeine and you got theacrine in our formula. And it's really the synergistic effect of both of those that gets you the sustained energy. And how that basically works is caffeine has got a half-life of about 5.5 hours, somewhere around there, meaning if you take 100 milligrams at 6 o'clock in the morning, well, at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to have about half that amount left in your system. And in about another 6 hours, you'll have zero in your system. That's what they call a half-life. Theacrine is a half-life of 20 hours. So basically, when you pair them together in the right ratio, they got to be in the right ratio to work synergistically together. Then you've got that sustained energy. You got the 5 hours or so of this caffeine, but it's starting to wear down, and the theacrine just keeps you up at this level, nice and even, nice and smooth. You don't get the spike, you don't get the crash, you don't get the jitters. So that's kind of the magic behind that energy piece, is those two working synergistically together. So you can have one work this way, or you have this one work this way, but they don't work the same unless they're synergistically put together at the right ratio. And that's the key.
Okay, and then the other thing without energy drinks is, let's be real, a lot of that stuff is sugar. It's garbage. It's not good for you. And anytime somebody says their energy shot or energy drink is good for you, it's met with some skepticism. Is this truly healthy?
Ours is truly healthy. So as of right now, there's only one ingredient that is not all natural, and that is what we sweeten it with, and that's sucralose. And that's just because of certain bitterness we couldn't overcome with stevia. But good news, we are running a production run now. Our lab was able to dial it in. We are now sweetening it with stevia, and it's all natural now, which is great. And we enhance the flavor. So that new run is going to be done sometime in September and hitting the market around the same time. So it'll now be branded all natural. The only reason we couldn't do it on what we have today is because that sucralose is preventing us from doing that. But everything else in there currently today is all natural. Everything in September going forward will be all natural, and we'll promote it as all natural. So yes, it's all natural. It's all good for you. Here's the deal you have to think about. You have to think about the amounts of ingredients they put in these other products. And some of them just put a splash in there just to say, we've got this in there. Some of them put an enormous amount, particularly pre-workout drinks or powders. They put an enormous amount of things that really don't need that much. It's just overkill. We put the right amount to give you the right benefit. And this is proven through me over years of using it, and other people, athletes that we partner with, give us the exact same feedback. man, this is really good. This does exactly what you promote it to do. I feel really good about it. I get this benefit and this benefit. It's excellent. So I know it's a long-winded answer, but I kind of hit the edges on that. But yes, it is healthy for you. This is a supplement shot. It's not an energy drink. This is a true supplement shot. It's got over 5,500 milligrams of supplementation that's going on in 3 ounces of liquid. We couldn't even get it in 2 ounces. We had to expand it to three because there's so much going on. So when we say you have this and this is in there and this is in there, whether it's theocrine, whether it's alanine, whether it's taurine, whether it's citrulline, we're giving the right amounts in there that give a benefit. Everything does something in our drink to give a benefit, not just to say we got it in there. That's not what we do.
I like to drink this in the morning, like kind of when I'm just going over stuff because I feel like it makes me sharp. When's the optimal time? Should I have it before I work out? What's the best time to have this drink?
Well, here's the cool thing. So depending on how you use it, this is extremely versatile. This product is really cool because again, I use it for my pre-workout, but I also use it when I've got to go to the office and spend a day in meetings. I use this at like 10:30 in the morning, and this carries me through all day. I stay focused, I stay alert, I have mental clarity in my meetings throughout the day. So you can use this for different things, long distance driving. So depending on the application, you can take it at different times. Now, when I work out, I'll take it 20 to 30 minutes before my workout. I head to the gym and I'm ready to go. So it just depends on the application you're using, but for workouts, generally 20 to 30 minutes.
And now the one thing I noticed about your drink is if I have one of the other energy drinks, anything past 5 o'clock, I lay in bed and I'm stir crazy. I tried this at 5 o'clock and I was able to go to sleep. Why is that?
Again, you've got this delicate balance of, again, the caffeine is the agitator for any drink, right? That's what makes us alert. And if people think about caffeine, all this is what caffeine does. Caffeine is an adenosine blocker. So we have this receptor, adenosine receptor in our bodies, and we have this chemical that all our bodies make. It's adenosine. This is the chemical that makes us feel fatigued and tired. And it goes into this receptor, our body receives it and makes us tired or fatigued. Well, the caffeine goes in there and blocks that receptor so the adenosine can't get in there. But once it wears off, in 3, 4, 5 hours, everyone's different. Once it wears off and the receptor opens, all this adenosine gets built up over that time frame and it rushes in. And what do? You get that crash. Okay. So it's important to understand what caffeine does. Theocrine does similar. However, it doesn't break the door down. It's not aggressive like caffeine for the adenosine receptor. It actually sneaks through the window and it goes in gradually. And then it sustains a lot longer. So what's happening with you is you got the caffeine wearing off in 2-3 hours. It starts to wear down, right? But the theocrine keeps you at a nice level. But this theocrine is not having that adverse effect of making you hyper, which is cool. The other thing that's going on is we've got mood enhancers in there. We got 3, which helps focus and mental clarity. And it's tyrosine, it's choline, and it's theanine. So you got 3 mood enhancers that are helping balance everything out. So jitters and hyperness and all the things that caffeine have some side effects on, it's being mitigated by those 3 mood enhancers. So you can shut it down. I'll give you a really good example. My son said, "Hey, Dad, can you train me for a month? I want to get back into it." And I said, "Sure." Well, he works out at 9 o'clock at night. I'm ready to go to bed at 10 o'clock. I'm like, I'm an old guy. I'm 60 years old. I'm like, I work out in the afternoon. So I did it for a month. I was taking the drink at 9 o'clock at night. We hit the gym at 9:30. I'm in bed by 12 and I'm sleeping. And so I understand what you're saying, but these mood enhancers help balance everything off. The theocrine helps balance off the jitters and all that stuff. So that's why you're able to fall asleep even if you take it later in the day. Hopefully that explains that. I know it's a long-winded answer, but
Oh, that absolutely explains it, man. Okay, well that's awesome. Well, I'm excited to be a part of the brand. And anything else you want to tell people about it?
yeah, I think they need to give it a shot because this is not, and we market it as an energy shot. It's truly a pre-workout energy shot. And the reason we say that is it can be used for different things. You can use it if you're a soccer mom, you get a busy day, boom, you can take this. And no, it's healthy for you. It's vegan free, it's keto friendly, there's 0 sugars, and it goes on. So every ingredient in there has a purpose. Use it for getting you through the day, using it if you're going to be long haul driver, if you're going to drive 10 hours to get to a destination. We have supercross racers that use it in addition to what they do on the track. They use it to get to their long hauls because a lot of them drive 10 hours to get across the country to get to a race. they're using it for the drive because they're like, man, I'm dialed in, I'm focused, I feel good, I don't have jitters, I'm not all hyper, I'm just good. So it's very versatile. Don't think it's just for the gym. Don't think it's just for this. It can be used for a lot of different things, even for studying if you're a student. It's perfect for that as well, and you're not getting all hyper and jittery. Now the key thing is theacrine is not habitual, so it's very difficult to get addicted to it. And they did a 30-day study on this where taking a lot more of what's in my drink, and there was no addiction to it at all or tolerance building like you do with caffeine. Caffeine, you build a tolerance and you get to take a little bit more. Hey, I don't feel it anymore. Well, next time you get to take a little bit more and you take a little bit more. You won't get this with theacrine. That's another cool thing about the drink. The 150 milligrams of caffeine we have in there is going to be just the right amount every time you take it. You're not going to have to increase the amount of lightning rod you take because the theacrine is a benefit of that. It's keeping you where you need to be. You don't have this need to have all this 300 milligrams of caffeine, which, in my opinion, a lot of caffeine is not good. That's just my opinion. I want to use the minimal amount of caffeine as I can to get the benefit I want, but I don't want to have to keep building up more and more. That's just not good for the body. That's my belief. So that's where I think lightning rod comes in. It's a great balance. It's a great product, and it's only getting better as we go all natural come September, completely all natural, and market it that way, which is good with stevia, and the flavor is going to be enhanced as well. So a lot of good things coming down the road in a few months. But yeah, that's what I would say. Give it a shot, and you'll see the benefits.
Yeah, and go over to Lightning Rod, use code Cooksy for free shipping. Thank you guys for hooking my people up. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll tell you, when I drink it, I'm not going to lie, I feel a little bit smarter and I definitely need all the help I can get.
You and me both, brother.
Awesome. Thank you. And you guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. Take care, Chris.